Ellie, the Elephant, and the Jungle Parade. Deep in the heart of the jungle, there lived an elephant named Ellie. Ellie was a gentle giant with soft gray skin and big floppy ears. She loved everything about the jungle, especially the sounds, the birds chirping, the monkeys chattering, and the wind rustling through the trees were music to her ears. But Ellie's absolute favorite sound was the beat of the drums during the annual jungle parade. Every year, animals from all over the jungle would come together for a grand celebration. There were colorful costumes, dancing, and best of all, lots of music. Ellie loved the parade so much that she dreamed of joining it. The only problem? Ellie was a little shy. She was much bigger than the other animals and worried she might not fit in with the dancers and musicians. One sunny morning, while Ellie was gathering bananas for breakfast, she overheard a group of animals talking excitedly. "The jungle parade is just 3 days away," said Maya the monkey, swinging from a tree. "I can't wait," chirped Charlie the parrot, fluffing his feathers. "I'm going to sing in the parade this year. I'm going to play the drums," said Leo the lion, puffing out his chest. Ellie felt a little tug in her heart. She wanted so badly to be part of the parade, but she didn't know what she could do. She wasn't a great singer like Charlie, and she wasn't as graceful as Maya. And as for drums, well, Ellie's big feet made such loud stomps already. She worried they'd drown out all the music. As the animals talked about their parade plans, Ellie quietly walked away, feeling unsure of herself. Later that day, Ellie's best friend, Tito the turtle, noticed that Ellie was unusually quiet. "What's wrong, Ellie?" Tito asked, crawling up beside her. "You look sad." Ellie sighed. "The jungle parade is coming up, and I really want to join. But I don't think I'm good enough at anything. I'm just too big." Tito shook his head. "That's not true at all, Ellie. You're special, and I bet there's something only you can do." Ellie gave Tito a small smile. "Thanks, Tito, but I just don't know what that is." Tito thought for a moment, then smiled. "I have an idea. Why don't we take a walk through the jungle? Maybe we'll find some inspiration." Ellie agreed, and together they strolled through the lush jungle. As they walked, they saw all the animals practicing for the parade. Charlie was practicing his songs, Maya was leaping from branch to branch, and Leo was pounding the drums with a deep boom, boom, boom. Ellie's heart sank a little more. Everyone seemed to have their special talent. But just then, a strange sound filled the air. It wasn't a drum, or a song, or the rustle of leaves. It was the sound of crackling. Ellie's big ears perked up. "Do you hear that?" Ellie asked Tito. They followed the sound and soon discovered a group of animals gathered around a fallen tree. The tree had knocked over some vines and bushes, creating a tangled mess. Worse, it had fallen right across the main path leading into the jungle. The parade route was blocked. "Oh no," cried Leo. "How will we have the parade now?" "The tree's too big for us to move," said Maya, looking worried. All the animals looked at each other, unsure of what to do. The tree was massive, and even the strongest animals couldn't lift it. Ellie looked at the fallen tree, then at her friends, struggling to move it. And then she had an idea. "Maybe I can help," Ellie said, stepping forward. The animals looked up at her. "You? But the tree is so heavy," said Charlie. "I'm an elephant, remember," Ellie said with a grin. "I'm bigger and stronger than I look." Ellie wrapped her long trunk around the trunk of the fallen tree. With a deep breath, she tugged. The tree groaned and creaked as Ellie used all her strength to lift it. Slowly, slowly, the tree began to move. The animals watched in amazement as Ellie pulled the tree off the path and gently set it down to the side. "Hooray! Ellie did it!" the animals cheered, jumping up and down. Ellie's heart swelled with pride. She had saved the parade. Tito nudged her with his little flipper and smiled. "See, Ellie, I told you there was something only you could do." But then, Leo had an idea. "Ellie, that was amazing. You're so strong and graceful. You should lead the parade." Ellie blinked in surprise. "Me? Lead the parade?" "Yes," said Charlie, flapping his wings. "You'll be the star." The other animals cheered in agreement. Ellie, Ellie, Ellie. On the day of the jungle parade, Ellie stood proudly at the front. Behind her, the animals played their music, danced, and sang. As they paraded through the jungle, Ellie stomped her big feet to the rhythm of the drums. Her footsteps were loud and powerful, but they didn't drown out the music. Instead, they made it even more exciting. The ground shook in a fun, bouncy way, and all the animals joined in, stomping along with Ellie's beat. The jungle had never seen a parade like it. Ellie's strength, her grace, and her big, joyful stomps made the parade a celebration to remember. As the parade came to an end, the animals gathered around Ellie, cheering and clapping. Ellie smiled from ear to ear, realizing that she didn't have to be small or quiet to belong. She just had to be herself. And from that day on, Ellie wasn't just part of the parade. She was the proud leader of the jungle parade, with her big heart and even bigger stomps leading the way. The end.